Hi, Doc.
What's going on, Devil? How you doing? I'm HM2 Hall. I work at Fort Belvoir Community Hospital right now.
I've been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're interviewing the former cub master
Okay.
of the largest cub pack in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also Corpsman, right?
Yeah, I happen to do that in my spare time.
And if I'm mistaken, retired chief, right?
Yeah.
Even better.
Got a good eye.
There you go. Mr. Orr.
Yes,
Chief
sir.
Orr. When did you join the Navy?
Be about 55.
Okay, 1955.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born yet. Not even close.
You look too young to be in the Navy. When did you join?
I joined the Navy December of 2008.
What qualified you to join the Navy?
I was bored, also not doing well in college, and went to the recruiter station. We had Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force all lined up in a row. There was a parking spot in front of Navy, so I pulled right in, went straight in. 2 months later, I left for boot camp.
I joined the Navy I was raised in Kansas,
Okay.
and I wanted to see what was over the horizon.
Yeah.
I
Some
had
good
no
stuff.
idea. Your field of vision in Kansas is only 50 miles.
That's pretty good.
Well, that's the end of the world is 50 miles.
Gotcha.
And I wanted to see what was on the other side.
Gotcha. What was your basic pay?
It was enough that, it wasn't enough, I always moonlighted.
Really?
Until even when I was in first class. What's your basic pay?
Oh man. It's I think it's like 2,000 something maybe? 3,000 something?
Well, when I moonlighted, it didn't even touch that.
No?
No.
How long was your A school, your corpsman school?
About 3 months.
That's about mine, about 3 months. Where was yours at?
The Mecca Hospital Corps Schools, San Diego Naval Hospital.
Yeah, they closed that down.
Was she?
Yeah. What kind of stuff did you learn in Corps school?
Pharmacy was the best part.
Pharmacy, medications?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a big part of being a hospital corpsman, was your knowledge of pharmaceutical knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a lot of Motrin now.
I take Motrin now for my arthritis.
Yeah, we take Motrin for everything now. Motrin, drink water, and change your socks. Did you guys tell people to change their socks?
Yeah.
The Marines?
What is the average advancement time now? Mine for Chief Petty Officer was 12 years.
About the same now. Yeah, 10 to 12 years. Our advancement rate, the percentage for first class, it hovers around 6% to 8% advancement. What was your standard equipment?
Unit 1.
What's that?
You have really missed out a lot.
It sounds like it.
It was like, you describe it as a mechanic's toolbox
Okay.
that was reinforced canvas.
Mm-hmm.
And it was an oblong box that had a shoulder strap.
Like your med bag.
We didn't call it a med
didn't
bag.
call it a med
It
bag.
was rigid.
Okay.
Is a med bag rigid?
No, they're like a thick canvas, nylon material, a bunch of zippers, pouches. We can put all our medical gear in them.
No, we didn't have zippers then.
You didn't have zippers, you had flaps?
Yeah, I had flaps that snapped shut.
Yeah. Tourniquets, did you guys use tourniquets?
Uh-huh.
What kind of tourniquets were they?
It was twisting cloth.
A cloth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a knot, and then you could take your knife, shielded, and put that in there as a leverage to twist it.
To twist it.
Yeah.
See, now they have the tourniquets, they're Velcro. They're long Velcro bands, about this long, and they stick to themselves, and then it's got a twist on it, a windlass, and you crank it down, and then it just sticks to itself. You don't have to
No,
cut
we
it.
didn't have a windlass.
You didn't have a windlass?
No, it was just an open knot.
What was the hardest thing about being a corpsman?
To be on a special watch and your patient die on you, pass away on you.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yes, it is.
Having a patient die. Or
I can remember some examples that I can remember. They were in the hospital scene on the wards when I'd have a special watch on somebody my age, retired. And then, or when I'd be on duty and I would be an ambulance attendant. And I'd go to somebody on quarters and they'd have a baby that died.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah. I'd have to agree with you. We had casualties that passed away on deployment. And you never get over that.
Chief Twitty, he would say to all of us, and it just used to gripe us, and then when I became a chief, I took this on. Yeah. And if I'd pass this on to anybody, is the mantra that Chief Twitty had was, be the job, big or small, do it well or not at all.
Be the job, big or small, do it well or not at all. I'll remember that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.